today we're going to talk about guys who try to put you down to sleep with you. Hi angels, welcome back to Soph, and thank you so much for clicking on the video. Now today's episode is he tried to put me down to get me to sleep with him, and this will be talking about guys that use negging and kind of use the tactic of manipulation and putting you down to make you feel bad about yourself so you sleep with them. I'm not a hookup girly. I've never participated in hookup culture. If that's something you like, more power to you, but for me, it's just not my thing. And I'm going to show you some story times and kind of just give you a breakdown of why these guys do this and know that you're not alone. But it's actually Easter weekend in America, and I'm a Christian and I celebrate Easter. If you don't celebrate Easter, that's fine. You know, more power to you. But I dressed up as a bunny because it is a bunny holiday, and you know, I am a Playboy bunny, so I whipped out my costume for this and I am loving it. I got my ears and my onesie. Actually, I have a tail back here, but you can't see that because I'm sitting on it, and I'm super excited. My mom gave us our Easter baskets early, and my mom got me the G7X camera and some little bunnies, so I'm going to open up and eat one with you because you guys said you wanted to see a mukbang. So this is the Lindt milk chocolate Easter bunny. Now I like these because I'm allergic to corn and corn byproducts, and these do not have corn syrup in them. A lot of Easter candy has corn syrup in it, so any holiday for me is very hard and difficult, like Thanksgiving or Christmas or Easter, any holiday where you have to eat, because I can't eat a lot of things. But Lindt and Lindor is like one of my favorite chocolates ever because, you know, I can eat them. So let's open it up. It's a cute little gold little bunny. Let's open her up. Now she's naked. I like this. She's like stuck. Okay. And now we got this beautiful chocolate bunny. Now I have a question. Do you guys eat the whole head off, or do you eat the ears? I'm going to start with the ears. Hippity hoppity, Easter on its way. Mouth is full of food, I'll talk, so. I just finished eating this poor bunny's ears off, and I'm gonna get some water. Okay, in this episode, we are gonna be going over some manipulation tactics and something called negging. Now, last night, I was sitting in my bed, I was laying there, and I decided to go swipe on dating apps, left and right, trying to pick out some new guys to talk to. And I matched with this one guy, and I started telling him that I want a long-term relationship and I'm looking for my partner, and he says, I only hook up with people. And I said, are you happy actually living your life, trying to fill a hole of meaningless hookups? And are you actually happy hooking up with random people? And he says, yeah, it's fun, unless they're not crazy. Which I had to say, I could never have a hookup. I've never participated in hookup culture before. It's never been something that I've been interested in. And he tells me, you're young, you'll learn how to do hookup culture. Which actually pissed me the fuck off, to be honest. Because why is he telling me I will learn? Like, I responded back with something that wasn't very nice, and I don't really know if I want to tell you guys what I said back to him because it really made me mad. Basically, I called him some names and shouldn't have said certain things, but hey, what can I say? Guys call us names all the time. That got me onto this question of men feel like they need to put down women to, one, put them in their place, and two, to almost a tactic where putting down women to make them sleep with you. So that will come on to a term that I learned that I had no idea about, and so I wanted to share with you besties so you guys can know when you see it, and it is a term called negging. Now, we always, on my podcast and on my videos, we always talk about how I don't like guys who make jokes that are mean towards me and then say, oh, it's just a joke. But apparently there is a specific term of this, and it is called negging. What is it and how does he do it? Negging is when someone gives you a backhanded compliment or low-key insult but disguise it as flirting. It's meant to make you feel insecure and chase their approval. So it's actually a manipulation tactic that a man is trying to put you down about certain thing so you can chase their approval. Now, when I heard about this, I was like, oh my gosh, I've experienced this in so many relationships, and or talking phases or whatever, or when you're on a date with someone, and I didn't even know that this is manipulation. So if a guy is telling you, oh, it's funny, it's just a joke, it's actually, negging is actually a form of abuse. I was looking online, and it's actually the #1 first sign of abuse when going into a relationship. If a person can make fun of you as a joke, they most likely can hit you, and they most likely can kill you. Because if a man can hit you, they can kill you. And if a man can make fun of you and you're hurt by it, imagine what else they can do. Now, what does this sound like? Now, this sounds like you're cute for someone that confident. So they could find some way to compliment you, but kind of turn it around to make you question, so you chase approval. You'd be prettier if you smile more. You're not my type, but I guess I could still pull you. You're really full of yourself. And the amount of times that men have told me that I'm full of myself. When men are so full of themselves, they could be walking around not have any money, 5'8", and think they're the greatest thing on the face of the planet. And as soon as we say, well, what do you have something going for you? Or, we want someone who has a job, or someone over 6 foot, we're getting yelled at like, oh, you have high standards or whatever. It doesn't really make any sense to me, because men are so full of themselves. I think they're probably the creature that's most full of themselves. And I feel like women need to be more confident. And this is going back to this, is most girls like you are high maintenance. I am high maintenance. I think we can tell. You're hot, but you post a lot. Now that's interesting, because that's a manipulation tactic to get them to not post. So if you're sexy, but I like natural girls, or you're and then I want to go back to you're hot, but you post a lot. A lot of men will use that in a sense of they feel insecure that you're posting and you're confident with yourself, and they do this. So these tactics are used to humble you, to make them feel better about themselves, or to shrink you, because they just can't handle a girl that shines as bright as you. And that is the issue with these men, is they cannot handle someone who shines as bright as you. And I will see so many beautiful women that were single, and they were happy, and they were glowing, and they were living their best life, and then they get into a relationship with a straight rat, and they're not happy anymore. They lose their glow, and it's because of negging. It's because of these guys putting down women to make them feel bad, so they sleep with them or to settle for them. And something that I get all the time in my personal experience is, wow, you're so pretty. What is wrong with you that you don't have a boyfriend? And that is one that guys love to tell me, is like, oh, you're pretty, but what's wrong with you? Why don't you have a boyfriend? And what my fact would be, honestly, I would just unmatch with them or block them, because there's nothing wrong with me. I choose to be single. I don't want anyone stealing my sparkle. I want someone to enhance my sparkle, not take it away. Now, why do men do this? To lower your self-esteem just enough to make you prove that you're worth it to him, to make you seek their validation after being knocked down, because your confidence threatens them, and this is how they gain control over you. So they set the tone that they're in power and you're trying to impress them. At the end of the day, let's be real. Men should be the one that are impressing women. That's what it's been for decades and decades and decades, is, oh, a man comes to a date, they bring you flowers. Oh, a man plans a date. So when they manipulate you and put you down, they're not impressing you. They're making you do the impressing for them. What do they bring to the table? But they're switching that, and you're doing reverse psychology, and they're making you prove to them why they should date you, which is kind of messed up in my opinion. A guy is manipulating you to get you to impress him. What happened to guys impressing women? Like planning a date and bringing them flowers, or pulling out the chair at dinner, or opening the car door when they get out of the car, not honking the car, honking for her to come outside or doing any of that other stuff. What happened to actually genuine, nice gestures from men? I am the first date queen. I go on so many first dates, but let's be honest, I don't like wasting people's time. So I always end things after, and I'm like, hey, like, this is really great. I'm glad we had this time to spend together, but I'm just not feeling it. I just don't feel like we have a connection. And guys actually bully me for that and tell me that I'm a liar and tell me that I'm a terrible person for ending things. I just look at how the guy acts on a date and says, will this person add value to my life? Will this person give me compliments, give me flowers, make me feel good when I'm having a bad day, or hold me while I'm sad, or comfort me, or be there for me, or be the person I need him to be? And most of the time, the answer is no. It's okay to be picky. It's okay to pick the right one. When you go and you're trying to shop for a prom dress, do you put the first dress on your body and say, this is the dress I'm getting? No. You probably try on so many dresses until you find the perfect dress. And that's how I feel about guys. I feel like that I will put the dress on, I'll wear it, and immediately I'll cut it off and say, I don't think I'm feeling it. Because it's not fair to lead people on. But somehow I'm still the bad guy for doing that. And I got this idea from Love on the Spectrum because I watched it and I said, wow, I love the way that these individuals, they say how they feel immediately. Like, oh, I like you more as a friend. And I started applying that on my life, like in my life, besides ghosting people, because I think ghosting people is a little fucked up. And so I started saying this in real life to guys, and somehow I'm the bad guy. But I know that I'm the one being mature and expressing my feelings and not leading people on, and I feel really confident and happy about the decisions I have made. So never feel bad if someone doesn't fit you perfectly. Just think about it. If you don't like wearing yellow and you wear a yellow dress to prom, that's okay. Just like if you go on a date with a guy and it didn't work out and you don't like the things he said, or if you don't like the way he acted, it's okay with sending a text saying, hey, I think you're great and I'm glad we spent this time together, but you're not my person and I hope you find your person. It has nothing to do about saying mean stuff to them or anything like that. But men just don't like rejection. And I know rejection is hard to face with some people, but I'd rather be honest and mature instead of leading someone on. So this segment is reclaiming your power, and this is going to be talking about if the guy is negging you or manipulating. Just a few tips. You don't owe softness to anyone who disrespects you. If someone disrespects you once, twice, 3 times, you don't owe them not to be nice to them. You don't owe them to be soft or caring. If that person repeatedly disrespecting you, if it's the first time they say something disrespectful, but they shouldn't, and you confront them and you say, hey, I didn't like what you said. Just like I was dating this one guy and he kind of made a joke about the way I talk and how I have like elongated some words and some words I mispronounce. And there's one specific word I pronounce like literally, like I say literally. And it's just, I don't mean to say it like that. That's generally how I say it. And he was making fun of me, so literally. And I'm like, can you not do that? Like, that's generally how I pronounce that word. Like, when I was younger, I went to speech classes. Can you not make fun of that? And he was like, yeah. But he continued to do it. If you confront them about it the first time and they keep on doing it, there is no reason to be nice to them. 0. You gave them their opportunity to fix it and they didn't fix it. 2 is you're not too much. You are just too hard to manipulate. You see past the bullshit. You're not too much. You're not too loud. The amount of times guys have told me I'm too loud, like, bro. The amount of times people have told me I'm too loud, no. You're just hard to manipulate and they're mad about it. The right man will never make you feel like this at all. They'll never make you feel like you're too much or too loud or anything like that. the right man will come around and love you correctly and the way you should. Because I truly believe there's a person out there for everyone. And I still think there's a person out there for me, even though there's been crazy stuff that's happened to me in my life. And I still believe that I'm going to meet my Prince Charming someday. And that's what Soph is all about, is my journey on trying to find my Prince Charming and give you guys some insight of what's going on and giving you guys a little point of view of what I think. But thank you so much, angels, for watching my little tangent about this, because it's something that I'm very passionate about because it utterly pisses me off. So thank you so much for watching. Happy Easter if you celebrate it, and make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a moment of Soph. And I'll see you next time, angels. Bye.
She's Soph, no need to compete, on top of the game, she can't be beat. All the boys want her,